So before we have a quick tour of the officers' quarters, I just wanted to show you where I've been sleeping for the past 2 nights, and eloquently known as Eaton Row. Yeah, the best that I've got is the wooden bench, and I've been quite lucky that I've got a nice thick greatcoat or trench coat that has enabled me to pull that over me. I've also had the luck of a waterproof sheet that I've been able to put over me because it was very damp last night as the dew came down on the heavy fog that we were experiencing. And then I've also got a creature comfort of a little curtain that doubles up as a sort of a blind on my room that stopped the draft that was coming through. Now, we did last night, in really quite trying conditions, have a go at trying to fix the trench section that was damaged, and the removal of a lot of the wood was quite easy, but when we actually started to try and repair the trench section, just the very action of hammering in nails and of sawing the wood was really quite loud, and so we were concerned that it might attract enemy attention. Now, we asked the question yesterday about how we could repair this section, and somebody was good enough to send in a suggestion, and I'm not sure exactly where it's come from, but essentially this is a photograph of a recovered piece of the bottom of a trench, and here is the diagram of how it's supposed to fit right into the bottom in order to lift the duck boards up out of the mud. So we've started, since it's quite quiet today, firstly with the removal of some of the thick sticky mud to enable that water to continue flowing through underneath the duck boards. And once we've removed this, then there's one that we've already built, yeah, to show a profile similar to the one that was suggested, and this then fits into the trench neatly, just like this, and so water can continue to flow underneath, and we'll be standing up here above the level of the actual water, so fingers crossed this should keep our feet nice and dry. Now, Simon just wants to introduce the officers' quarters so that we can directly compare one set of accommodation to another. So I hand you over to Simon now.
Right, so over here we've got where Captain Allen has been staying. This is A Company HQ. Got our warning system out here. Nice and loud. It's a spent cartridge shell. And in here we've got Captain Allen's quarters. Now, clearly slightly more sophisticated than where Sergeant Chris has been sleeping. So Captain Allen, he's got some bits and pieces from home to remind him of his family. He's got his wife here, okay? He's got his gas rattle, just in case. Actually, Captain Allen's just started writing a letter home to his wife. Lit by candles, so he has got some light. Most important thing, oh, and of course Captain Allen's Bible that he's been reading before bed. Now the most important thing though in comparison is that Captain Allen has got this bed. Now, he's got a basic straw-filled mattress, but on top of that, he's got the luxury of several blankets, which giving him some protection, and he's got the greatcoat as well that you can use as added protection. Greatcoats are very warm. We were wearing them last night. It was very cold, it was very foggy outside. We were sitting around the fire. The greatcoats were fantastic for doing that, for keeping us warm. So these great big things, you can also put them over the top of you for a little bit of extra warmth. And of course, Captain Allen's got a very basic pillow here, just a bit of Hessian with a flag over the top, just to give him a bit of some worn out flag, just to give him a bit of comfort. And this, also very important, is his water bottle. So you put some hot water in there, pour it in, like so, that can go in your bed. So he's probably had a slightly warmer time of it than poor old Sergeant Chris down there. Make him a way out. back into the trench. Now, over here, what have you got there, Chris?
So we've been working really hard at trying to recreate some of the ingenious methods of both protection and of offensive action against the enemy, and so we've built a framework onto which we've put one of the rifles, and this hopefully should enable us to aim the rifle over the parapet and use the periscope in order to aim, and when we are aiming at our suitable target, that of course, fingers crossed, would have released a round that may well have, if not killed somebody at the other end, certainly would have made them think twice about keeping their head up above their parapets, because although the Germans' trenches were far more advanced than the trenches that we had over here, of course it was still a war of attrition, trying to wear them down in the same way as they've certainly worn me down over the last 3 days.